The university really wanted to have, as many ways as possible, an interconnection between their campus culture and our retail culture.
We built a bridge, a pedestrian underpass, to connect those two things. And we paid a lot of attention to that connection.
We had some concerns about the underpass and how that was going to integrate with the project.
It was a part of the project that I dreaded the most when we went into it. It was difficult to put together, and you can imagine there's a big grade change from the road down to get underneath the road.
We finally got it to work vertically so that you could get out of that deep hole.
So we were very, very concerned that this would be a very dark tunnel. Everyone thinks about underpasses as being kind of a scary place, but we were able to develop this thing so it's very wide open, airy, lots of light. And then when you come out onto the University Village side of the street, the developers put in a huge plaza, which is just really, really attractive.
It turned out really nicely. I like that.
The developers have always been interested in his connections with the academic programs of the campus.
Also established a scholarship for the art department, with the sculpture department in particular.
It'll be exciting going forward, and I don't think it's going to be a one-time shot deal. I think this will serve students well into the future because these art pieces will rotate in and out.
What were the tripwires involved in getting this project done?
There are many times through the process where I thought, okay, this is it. We've gone as far as we can go. It's just not going to happen.
We'd ask each other, well, is this the fatal blow?
We're never going to get the bond sold because the city's embroiled in too much turmoil with Douglas Bruce and his initiative to roll back some of the sales tax.
He was trying to limit the long-term debt financing for the city and any quasi-city departments.
And many of these revitalization projects, almost without exception, cannot be accomplished without a public role and public financial participation and commitment, as well as the private participation.
If you do too little, you don't fund enough, then the project it's not going to turn out the way you wanted it. It's not going to have enough funding to do the things that it was supposed to do or look the way it is and be attractive.
There's an adage in commercial real estate that time kills deals.
Because we would have time delays and contracts coming up, expiring, and it was a bit of a nightmare from time to time.
In any project, you're going to have those moments where all of a sudden something doesn't work, or a design isn't right, or there's a grade problem, or there's a conflict, or there's an unknown.
So there was a lot of trees, buried trees, and rubble that had to be removed from the site. So a little bit of an unknown condition, but fortunately covered or found.
My favorite area on the whole site would be the retaining wall down along Monument Creek that we built.
Well, I like the center area of the village right as you come in the main entrance.
You know, I like the North Plaza.
I'm a home builder, so kind of Lowe's is a natural for me.
Oh, the little villagey thing.
It's kind of a real village that happens where people can come and intermingle.
I'm looking forward to having ice cream there.
And of course, Costco. I've drunk the Kool-Aid. I mean, I'm hooked.
I would hang out down probably on the trail.
You know, I'll be hanging out at the North Plaza.
You know, the underpass that we put in for the university students is pretty slick too.
There's a park, and it's a little heavily landscaped area with a path running through it and benches and picnic tables. And it's there really for people to enjoy that are hiking or biking along the creek.
Just the ability to have people sit outside and enjoy a beautiful Colorado evening under the stars, and have a place where local bands can come and play.
What I enjoyed most about the University Village project, I think, was the team that we worked with.
What's been a lot of fun about this project is the group of contractors and designers and professional people that were assembled into this development team.
The collaboration that we had amongst ourselves was extraordinary.
It wasn't an us versus them type approach.
I've never really seen a community come together and work together like this.
I mean, we had our moments, but to see it come together, I think, has been very rewarding for me.
It's only come about through great partnerships between the university, the Urban Renewal Authority, the City of Colorado Springs, and the private sector that's helped us put this together. I think that's the real story of this project, and it's not completely written yet.
Oh, I think the University Village will have a positive impact on the city's future.
If you think about the corridor and what it's going to mean for the campus in the future, it's just huge.
It's going to set the stage, hopefully, for more developments over the next 20 years, both on and off the campus.
So what's starting to happen now is we're fielding calls from developers in California, developers on the East Coast, developers in Denver who want to invest in the corridor because they see this urban renewal.
It's just been a great amenity, I think, for the community and the access there.
You can't understate what this change has meant for us.
It's very gratifying to see University Village, Colorado, come up from this very dilapidated and ignored area of town for a long time.